basically, originally I planned to not follow through with my pregnancy because I was living with my aunt at the time. I was going to my insurance office to make sure that if I got the procedure, they could keep things hush-hush from my mom because she's really against abortion, and I was really afraid. And I was still at that point. I didn't want to get it, but my aunt had me so convinced that that's the only option. And so I went to the insurance office, and my mom only goes there like once a year to keep all our ducks in a row. And lo and behold, who's right behind me in line? I almost died of a heart attack, but she was right there, and she's like, Sarah, why are you here? I was so afraid. I thought she was going to be so angry at me, and all she said was, oh, okay, so what are we going to do? And that right there was like the moment where I just kind of felt like I have options, and that I don't have to do something that I really from the beginning did not want to do. I just felt like that's what I had to do because I was so young. And then after that, she's like, okay, well, I know this really great place that they're really nice, and we can get an ultrasound. And you can still see after the ultrasound make a better decision because then it becomes more real. I met Susan, and she was just so nice, and I was kind of afraid to open up to anyone about my pregnancy because I was so young. I was kind of ashamed, and I wasn't in a relationship either. So, but she turned something that gave me a lot of anxiety into something exciting, something that can be a very special time in your life. And that kind of what changed the mood for me and for my whole perspective on being so young and pregnant. And then she did my ultrasound, and I heard his heartbeat, and I just thought there's no way I could not have that in my life. And it's so weird because I never really wanted to have children ever, and then now I feel like I was born to be a mother, but not only just a mother, but I was meant to be his mother. Like, I feel like there's this deep, I don't know, maybe all moms feel that way, but I feel like there's something so special about it.
Ready? Say hello. Say hi. I remember the first time I came here, I actually had my abortion scheduled for the next day. I remember thinking, oh, I don't want to do it. I had only negative thoughts. Like, it's gonna ruin everything. So Sarah takes me here because I didn't want to really go with anybody else. And we get here, and I remember thinking, like, there's no way this is a doctor's office. There's no way, like, it's too calm, it's too nice, like, and when you think doctor's office, you think, I don't know, I think of like
cold and clinical.
Yeah, like cold floors, like people looking at you like, you're pregnant? Like, are you kidding me? How old are you? But I didn't. I filled out the paperwork, and the lady at the front desk smiled at me, and she was nice. She actually walked me through it, and Susan pulled me to the back. And I'm thinking in my head, like, oh my gosh, these people are religious. So that they're going to judge me, they're not going to like me. And it wasn't. I was actually sitting where Sarah's sitting, and she was right there, and she pulled the couch closer, and I basically told her in a nutshell, I didn't want to do it. And then it turned into I was thinking about it. And after a while, we were talking, and she went out of the room for something, and I was sitting here alone, and I was thinking, because I had been pregnant like 2 months, and I was like, there's no way. Dude, there is no way there was never one thought that I rubbed my belly and thought, I can keep you. It's possible. And I had no idea I was having twins. She let me know about the programs for diapers, and it kind of seemed like maybe it would be okay. But I get into the ultrasound room, and I'm thinking, no way is this going to be okay. And then she goes, wait a second. Oh, wait a second. And she gets quiet, so I'm thinking, oh my gosh, like my baby's still born or something, like thinking. And, but I noticed like she's kind of like smiling in awe, and she's like, there's two. I can honestly say right there, I knew I wasn't going, I knew I couldn't do it, I knew I wasn't going to do it. Literally, from coming here and thinking, oh, tomorrow I'm going to terminate my babies, to I'm so excited I cannot wait till my due date. So honestly, if it wasn't for her, the next day was my abortion. I wouldn't have thought twice. And I know that sounds terrible, and I couldn't picture it right now any other way. I couldn't. It's nice because they're people. And I mean, they do more than give you diapers every once in a while. They literally save my kid's life.